I know you have just written, just finished writing a book.
Yes.
From me to we.
That's right.
And at the core of it, from what I understand, it is about relationships and collaborating with other people in that, and I know myself, everything I have been able to achieve has in some way been through a relationship, through conversations, through people connecting me to other people, through someone opening a door, making an introduction, you know, one way or another. There's things that, it's those relationships that are so pivotal. So where do you think people sometimes get it wrong when it comes to how they approach relationships, networking, building their business, building their career?
So you're right, I finally finished submitting my manuscript from me to we, which is very exciting. I mean, again, that was such a challenge for me. I'd never written a book before, and a really vulnerable place to be honest, in terms of finally putting my thoughts on paper and knowing that someone's going to read it. I know, and judge me. But I have this absolute belief in the future needs us to commercially collaborate. There's a lot of people talking about teamwork, but it's falling apart left, right and centre. And when I studied businesses or leaders or individuals that are achieving success, the fundamental thing that is consistent is their willingness to collaborate, and collaborate from a space of full disclosure, from a space of this is what I'm good at, this is what I can give and share, and I'm willing to give it to you, and equally, this is what I don't know, how can you help me?
Yeah.
And it's that power of conversation, that vulnerability piece, that bravery to stand up and ask for help, that willingness to just exchange value consistently is where I see the power of collaboration. And those businesses that are performing, those individuals that are performing, it just comes naturally. I mean, it's like how we met Margie in some of the conversations we've had where it just comes out of nowhere. Let me help you here. Hey, I've got an opportunity for you. Let's open this door. But too many people go into an event or into a conversation constantly thinking about what they're going to get from it.
Yeah, versus what they can give.
Where it falls apart. So I talk in the book about there being 7 reconnect principles. And one of the fundamental ones is the bravery to build a powerful and diverse network. And funnily enough, LBD has been almost like a working experiment of that for the last 3 years, because I'd seen accountants connecting with accountants, lawyers connecting with lawyers, athletes connecting with athletes. And it serves its purpose up to a point. But where the real magic happens, where the collective sharing of intelligence happens, is when you've got people cross-industry, cross-skill base, cross-gender, cross-age, actually talking about a problem. The solutions that you get are phenomenal. Because it's that collective intelligence that creates
diversity,
magic.
because someone who's 23 is going to see things very differently from someone who's 53.
That's right.
And obviously professional experience, someone who's been in the corporate world, someone who's an entrepreneur. I totally get that. I know when I talk to people, people will give you a different perspective. I'm like, man, I hadn't thought about that. Sometimes it's more valuable than others. Sometimes it's more relevant than others, but still.
And to make it work, you cannot just put those people into a room. Those people have to be brave. They have to be courageous, which I know is what you're passionate about. They have to be willing to share their expertise. They have to be vulnerable enough to ask for help. To go, you know what? I may have 50 years experience of accounting or being a CEO, but I don't know the answer to that. And be willing and open to exchange this value and this skill.